Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. My name is Nandita Najwa Azzahra with name F1021222108. And today in this video, I would like to answer the question for my final exam of ELT curriculum course. Thank you. So in the first question, it is about summarize and explain what I have learned in this class, at least 5 topics. So I have 5 topics that I would like to summarize and explain. The first one is monitoring and assessment. The second one is need analysis. The third one is CLT or communicative language teaching. The fourth is the 2006 curriculum, and the last is the 2013 curriculum in Indonesia. First, monitoring and assessment. Monitoring and assessment are essential components of curriculum design that ensure learners derive the maximum benefit from a course. Monitoring involves the regular observation, recording, of activities to gather information on all aspects of the project, while assessment is the systematic collection, review, and use of information about educational programs to improve students' learning. In the context of curriculum design, monitoring and assessment can take various forms, including placement assessment, observation of learning, short-term achievement, diagnostic assessment, and achievement assessment, and also proficiency assessment. This process must take into account to the environment in which the course will be used, the needs of the learners, and the principle of teaching and learning. In short, monitoring and assessment in curriculum design are aimed at ensuring that the course meets its objective and that the learner's needs are effectively addressed. And the second one is need analysis. Need analysis, also known as need assessment, is a systematic investigation of the requirements for the design of a curriculum or course. It involves the collection and analysis of both subjective and objective information to define and validate the curriculum's purpose, ensuring that they meet the learning needs of the students within their specific institutional context. Need analysis is considered as an essential first step in the curriculum design process, as it helps identify existing gaps in performance. The second one is need analysis. Need analysis, also known as need assessment, is a systematic investigation of the requirements for the design of a curriculum or course. It involves the collection and analysis of both subjective and objective information to define and validate the curriculum's purposes, ensuring that they meet the learning needs of the students within their specific institutional context. Needs analysis is considered an essential first step in the curriculum design process, as it helps identify existing gaps in performance or areas for improvement and determine what is contributing to these gaps. In the context of educational programs, need analysis emerged in the 1960s as part of the system approach to curriculum development and has since become a fundamental piece in planning educational programs. It is particularly crucial in language teaching, where it was introduced through the English for Specific Purpose or ESP movement and has become a cornerstone of need-based language teaching philosophy. The third is communicative language teaching or CLT. It's an approach to language teaching that emphasizes interaction as both the means and the ultimate goal of study. It is also referred to as the communicative approach, which entails teaching language through communication. The philosophy behind CLT is that in order to learn a new language, one must practice using that language to communicate meaning to others. Teachers who use the CLT approach in language classroom encourage students to use the language to promote meaningful language use. In CLT, communication is the end and the means of the teaching method, and the goal of language education is the ability to communicate in the target language. CLT also emphasizes the use of authentic text, personal experience, and the topic outside of the traditional grammar to promote language skills in all types of situations. The approach is a non-methodical system that does not use a textbook series to teach the target language but works on developing sound oral or verbal skills prior to reading and writing. The fourth is the 2006 curriculum, also known as the School-Based Curriculum or KTSP, Kurikulum Tingkat Satuan Pendidikan, was a significant development in Indonesian education. It was designed to be more flexible and responsive to the needs of individuals, schools, and students. The curriculum required teachers to develop the curriculum based on the context of their schools and students' capacity, allowing for a more tailored approach to education. It emphasized the use of authentic text, personal experience, and topics outside of the traditional grammar to promote language skills in all types of situations. The 2006 curriculum aimed to increase the quality of education in Indonesia and improve the national education standard. And the last one is the Indonesian Curriculum 2013, also known as Curriculum 2013, was a significant reform in the country's education system. It aimed to create a more balanced and comprehensive curriculum that focused on the holistic development of students. The curriculum emphasized the integration of local and international content, as well as the development of 21st century skills such as critical thinking, creativity, communication, and collaboration. It also introduced a more student-centered approach to learning, with a focus on active participation and inquiry-based learning. However, the implementation of the 2013 curriculum faced various challenges, including the need for additional teacher training and support, as well as the development of appropriate teaching material and assessment tools. And I would like to answer the three questions that Ma'am Dwi already gave me. The first question is, compared to curricula that have been applied in Indonesia since its Independence Day, analyze the two curricula and identify similarities and differences between the two curricula. And the answer is, since Indonesian Independence Day, there have been several changes in the country's educational curriculum. Two curricula that have been applied in Indonesia since its Independence Day are the Old Order curriculum and the New Order curriculum. The Old Order curriculum was implemented from 1947 to 1968, while the New Order curriculum was implemented from 1968 to 2004. The Old Order curriculum was based on the Dutch colonial education system, which emphasized the teaching of religion, language, and history. The New Order curriculum, on the other hand, was designed to promote national unity and development with a focus on science and technology. One similarity between the two curricula is that they both aim to promote national unity and development. However, the Old Order curriculum focused more on the teaching of religion, language, and history, while the New Order curriculum emphasized science and technology. Another difference between the two curricula is that the Old Order curriculum was based on the Dutch colonial education system, while the New Order curriculum was designed to promote Indonesians' national identity and culture. In short, the Old Order and the New Order curricula are two educational systems that have been applied in Indonesia since its Independence Day. While both curricula aim to promote national unity development, they differ in their emphasis on religion, language, and history, also science and technology. And the second question is, explain curriculum 1975, 1984, and 1994 and how they are similar and different from each other. Among those curricula, which one is the best? The 1975, 1984, and 1994 curricula were significant educational frameworks implemented in Indonesia. Here's a brief explanation of each curriculum and a comparison of their similarities and differences. First, curriculum 1975. The 1975 curriculum was a structural approach that emphasized the theory of learning and paid less attention to the content of the lessons. It was implemented to rectify the shortcomings of the previous curriculum and was considered no longer compatible with the needs of communities and the demands of science and technology. Curriculum 1984 was established to rectify the previous one, or the 1975 curriculum. It introduced a more chronological order of material and additional new elements that were in accordance with the contents. And Curriculum 1994 was a revision of the 1984 curriculum, aiming to provide a more profound and flexible learning experience for students. It was implemented in stage with a focus on preparing high school students for college. And the comparison is the 1975 curriculum emphasized the theory of learning and paid less attention to the content of the lesson, while the 1984 curriculum introduced a more chronological order of material and additional new elements. The 1994 curriculum was a revision of the 1984 curriculum, aiming to provide a more profound and flexible learning experience for students and was implemented in stage with a focus on preparing high school students for college. In my opinion, the best curriculum of these three curriculum is the new one, or the 1994 curriculum. And the last question is compare curriculum 2006 and curriculum 2013. Analyze the two curricula and identify similarities and differences between the two curricula and explain why curriculum 2006 was replaced by curriculum 2013. Curriculum 2006 and Curriculum 2013 are two educational frameworks implemented in Indonesia. Curriculum 2006 was designed to address the needs of society and the rapid development of science and technology. It emphasized the teaching of science, technology, and information and communication technology, or ICT, in schools. This curriculum aimed to improve teacher-student interaction and provide a more comprehensive learning experience for students. And Curriculum 2013, also known as the Educational Unit Level Curriculum, or KTSP, was a competency-based curriculum designed to estimate the competency needs of the 21st century. It aimed to encourage students to observe, reason, ask questions, and communicate what they have learned after receiving the material. The 2013 curriculum was a response to the transformation of the times and was believed to be an appropriate response to the demands of the 21st century. It had three aspects of assessment. First aspect of knowledge, two skills, and the last is aspect of attitude and behavior. And the similarities and differences between these two curricula is both curricula aim to address the needs of society and the rapid development of science and technology. Both curricula focus on teaching of science, technology, and ICT. The 2013 curriculum was a response to the transformation of the time and was designed to estimate the competency needs of the 21st century, while the 2006 curriculum was designed to improve teacher-student interaction and provide a more comprehensive learning experience for students. And why Curriculum 2006 is replaced by Curriculum 2013? Because the latter was considered a more appropriate response to the demand of 21st century. The 2013 curriculum was designed to be more flexible and responsive to the changing needs of society, while the 2006 curriculum focused more on improving teacher-student interaction and providing a comprehensive learning experience. The transition to the 2013 curriculum was seen as a necessary step to adapt the evolving needs of the education system and prepare students for the challenges of the 21st century. 2006 and the 2013 curricula in Indonesia each had their own unique characteristic and were designed to address specific challenges and needs in the education system. The 2013 curriculum replaced the 2006 curriculum because it was considered a more appropriate response to the demands of the 21st century and was designed to be more flexible and responsive to the changing needs of society. That's all for my answer for the question. I hope my explanation it is clear enough to be here for everyone. I am very sorry for the wrong spelling or anything happened in the video. Thank you so much for listening and thank you so much for the attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.